92 years ago, on this date, August 11th, 1924, Calvin Coolidge gave a historic speech. The reason the speech was historic was because it was the first time the United States President had ever been video recorded. The content of the speech is also very important. The speech itself was on the proper size and role of government. And while the numbers have changed, and 92 years might seem like a long time ago, the message has not changed. This country needs every ounce of its energy to restore itself. The costs of government are all assessed upon the people. This means that the farmer is doomed to provide a certain amount of money out of the sale of his produce, no matter how low the price, to pay his taxes. The manufacturer, the professional man, the clerk must do the same from their income. The wage earner, often at a higher price when compared to his earnings, makes his contribution perhaps not directly, but indirectly, in the advanced cost of everything that he buys. The expenses of government reach everybody. Taxes take from everyone a part of his earnings and force everyone to work for a certain part of his time for the government. When we come to realize that the yearly expenses of the government of this country, the stupendous sum of about $7 billion, that'd be great right about now, $7,500 million, we get $700 million is needed by the national government, and the remainder by local governments. Such a sum is difficult to comprehend. It represents all the pay of 5 million wage earners receiving $5 a day and working 300 days in the year. If the government should add $100 million of expense, it would represent 4 more days' work of these wage earners. These are some of the reasons why I want to cut down public expense. I want the people of America to be able to work less for the government and more for themselves. I want them to have the rewards of their own industry. This is the chief meaning of freedom. Until we can reestablish a condition under which the earnings of the people can be kept by the people, we are bound to suffer a very severe and distinct curtailment of our liberty. These results are not fanciful. They are not imaginary. They are grimly actual and real. Reaching into every household in the land, they take from each home annually an average of over $300. That'd be great right about now. And taxes must be paid. They are not a voluntary contribution to be met out of surplus earnings. They are a stern necessity, and they come first. It is only out of what is left, after they are paid, that the necessities of food, clothing, and shelter can be provided, and the comforts of home secured, or the yearnings of the soul for a more broader and more abundant life gratified. When the government effects a new economy, it grants everyone a life pension with which to raise the standard of existence. It increases the value of everybody's property and raises the scale of everyone's wages. One of the greatest favors that can be bestowed upon the American people is economy in government.